Okay, I'm on. Even though I'm Italian, I will do this in English for the benefit of everyone, and also because I'm representing Reijavik University. As Michele was pointing out before, we've had a double degree with the University of Camerino since 2008. So this double degree has been active for the best part of the last 12 years. We've had a sizable number of students from Camerino, and some of them have actually stayed on in Reykjavik and work at the department in a variety of guises at this moment in time. So over the next few minutes, my goal will be to give you a very short introduction to the Department of Computer Science at Reykjavik University and give you some reasons, in case you need any, to join the double degree program between Reykjavik and Camerino. I've also shared on the chat link a link with a 360 virtual view of the university that, in case I bore you, you can play with. But my job is really to keep you focused and awake over the next few minutes. So let me not mince my words. Sort of, the Department of Computer Science at Reykjavik University is the home of computer science in Iceland. And you might say, okay, sort of what does it take to be the home of computer science in Iceland? It's such a small place. But actually, there's more than one computer science department in Iceland. And our yardstick are not national or not local, they are international. On the slide, you can actually see a bird's eye view of the university. It's just one building, 3,500 students, about 200 members of staff for the four schools that make up the university. Sort of the two schools and the 7 or 8 departments that make up the university. It's in a wonderful location. We even have our own private beach that you can perhaps see on the picture there, in case you're there and go for a cold water swim. Now, what do I mean by saying when we are the home of computer science in Iceland? Well, what I mean is that sort of our department is the largest and by far most research active and international computer science department in the country. International really means sort of it's a home of researchers, postdocs, graduate students, faculty members that come from a variety of countries. I mean, in my last count, we had at least 15 countries represented amongst faculty, postdocs, and PhD students. And actually, I think that's outdated because by now we have been hiring people from a farther variety of countries. Our cooperation network is very wide all over the world. You can check us out on Google and see the people that we collaborate with, and they really cover sort of all the continents. We are home to about 900 students. We are the largest department in terms of students at the university. About 28% of them are women, and that number is increasing, which pleases me no end. And we graduate about 300 students a year, both at the bachelor level and at the master level. That corresponds to about 75% of all computer scientists in Iceland every year. So that's a sizable contribution. So let's look at the degree courses that we offer. Now, you focused on master studies, so I will focus on that. We offer a master degree in computer science, a master degree in software engineering, a master degree in language technology, and the new kid on the block is a master degree in data science that comes in two flavors, a data science degree and an applied data science master degree. Both of those are part of a cooperation with the Massachusetts Institute of Technology. And so we piggyback on some of their MicroMaster courses that are offered online. We have an agreement with MIT, and we build on that MicroMaster to offer our master program. And several of our degree courses are accredited by EuroInf, which is the branch of Informatics Europe that accredits European computer science related degrees. You can ask me questions at any time, by the way. Yeah. So most of the students that come from Camerino, they go into the master in computer science. Once you're with us, sort of you can work on a thesis really related to a variety of topics. We are an international department. I've already told you about our international component in terms of members of faculty, postdocs, and students. We also have internship agreements that our students can take advantage of. We have an internship agreement with the Fraunhofer Center for Experimental Software Engineering at the University of Maryland, College Park, where we send about 10 students a year, and this covers both bachelor and master students. We have an internship agreement with CCP Games. I don't know if you're a gamer or if you ever played EVE Online. It's a massive multiplayer online game with a huge following all over the world. It's an Icelandic game, and it's made by these guys, CCP Games, and they offer internships to students from Reijavik University. Aside from the double degree program with the University of Camerino, which is the one of interest to you, we also have a Nordic master program in intelligent software systems with Mälardalen University and Åbo Academy in Finland. So as you can see, that sort of the setting is very international, also at the master level. Now, as a master student, you will have to write a thesis, and the thesis will involve some initial steps in research. So I think it's interesting for you to know what kind of research we do. The Department of Computer Sciences, Reykjavik University, organizes its research in 5 main research centers. There is the Center for Analysis and Design of Intelligent Systems, which is sort of our artificial intelligence heart, where I think it's fair to say that many of the students coming from Camerino end up working for good or for worse. There's the Center for Research on Engineering Software Systems, which deals with topic that with the development of software systems from a software engineering perspective, human-computer interaction, databases, embedded systems, and the like. There is a fairly new center on fintech, the Center of Financial Technology, where computer science techniques like blockchain, as Michele mentioned before, but not only, smart contracts and the like, are used in applications, the development of trustworthy applications that are used in the financial sector. We also have a theoretical computer science center to which I belong and that I contributed to founding in 2005. It's even though I'm certainly not impartial, I'm partial. It's a scientifically very strong center where students can work on topics that go from trustworthy systems to computer-aided verification to algorithms, programming languages, and all that. And there is the Language and Voice Lab, which is joined with the Department of Engineering that develops sort of applications in the field of language technology. For instance, every sitting of the Icelandic Parliament, sort of the minutes are recorded automatically by software that has been developed by our colleagues and students working in the Language and Voice Lab. So if Google applications, Apple applications speak Icelandic today, that's because of the work that these people have been doing. Now, of course, you can take my word that we are the home of computer science research in Iceland, or you can take somebody else's work. If I were you, I would always ask for an independent assessment. So let me point you in that respect to what an independent study commissioned by the Norwegian Research Center and the Association of Norwegian Universities said So the goal of that's in 2014, so it's a little bit dated, but I think we've only got better since then. So the Norwegian Ministry for University at that time commissioned the study to this independent contractor to isolate fields of study where Norwegian universities could do better in collaborating with foreign institutions. And for each one of these fields, to isolate specific universities with which Norwegian universities should collaborate. Now, not surprisingly, one of the fields was information and communication technology, but perhaps more surprisingly, Reykjavik University and our department was mentioned together with very, very strong institutions as a key partner, key potential partner for Norwegian universities. So if you take the Norwegian word, then our research is pretty good. Let me conclude by pointing you to your future and the future of some of the students from Camerino who have followed our double degree program, and just to give you a hint of what they're doing today. So on the slide, you will see on the left Michelangelo Diamanti, who was one of the students coming from Camerino, and today is a PhD student at our department. He's working on analyzing human behavior by using intelligent virtual agent crowd simulation together with my colleague Hannes Høgni Wilhelmsson. And on the right, you see Giulio Mori, another student from the double degree program, who is also today a PhD student at the Department of Computer Science at Reijavik University. He's working on a project related to experience management in computer games under the supervision of David Thuy, who's now at Carleton University in Canada, where he comes from, and Stefan Schiffel at Reykjavik University. And just to reiterate what both Flavio and Michele have said before me, let me quote Buzz Lightyear and saying that you could be the next one to go to infinity and beyond. You could be there instead of Buzz Lightyear, and you could do whatever you want. So my take-home message is that our degree program, double degree program with Unicam, is based on 3 key ingredients. A strong component of core of active researchers in computer science. It's not for me to say, but you can ask the people who joined us from Camerino in the past. I think the quality of education at our department is very high. And we have a bunch of committed students whose cohort you could join at any time. We are only getting started, and I think with your help, we can do even better than we are doing today. And with this, so motivating, I hope, words, I sort of finish my presentation. And I'm willing to take questions if you have any.